Albania has a new minister. She has a portfolio, a public mandate, and a name, Diella. But she will never give a press conference, never shake a hand, and never attend a cabinet meeting. Because Diella is not a person. She is an algorithm, the world's first AI minister appointed for one of the most difficult jobs in any government, cleaning up public contracts. Her name means sun, a nod to the transparency she's supposed to bring to a notoriously shadowy process. While presented as a female avatar, Diella is really a complex software engine. Her entire existence is dedicated to overseeing public tenders, the massive, often multi-million-dollar deals for everything from infrastructure projects to medical supplies. This is where governments are most vulnerable to corruption, where backroom deals and kickbacks can divert public money into private pockets. Diella's mission is to slam that door shut. So how does a piece of code stop a bribe? Diella's power isn't in politics, it's in process. When a company bids for a government contract, its proposal is fed directly into the system. Diella ingests the bid, extracts key documents, and validates them instantly. It runs risk checks, scanning for outlier pricing that's too high or too low to be realistic.
It looks for suspicious patterns, like a new company with no track record suddenly winning a major contract, or a familiar vendor who wins a little too often. Crucially, every bid is scored against a set of predefined, publicly available criteria. The rules are the rules, for everyone. There's no room for a discretionary judgment call from a bureaucrat who might be having a bad day, or worse, a corrupt one. Every single step is timestamped, creating an unchangeable digital paper trail. The system is designed to explain its own work, generating human-readable reports on why one bid was chosen over another. The goal is simple: make manipulations so difficult and so obvious that it's not worth trying. The potential here is compelling. A system that offers perfect consistency, incredible speed, and far fewer opportunities for human interference could save taxpayers billions and restore faith in public institutions. But the risks are just as real. What if the data used to train Diella, or the rules written into her code, contain hidden biases that favor certain kinds of companies over others? Algorithms are only as impartial as the people who build them. Then there's the core question of accountability. If Diella makes a mistake, a glitch that wrongly disqualifies a deserving company or awards a critical project to a fraud, who is to blame? The programmer?
The government? You can't put an algorithm in jail. And as a centralized hub for a nation's most valuable contracts, Diella instantly becomes a prime target for sophisticated cyber attacks. Ambitious vendors, instead of bribing officials, will now hire programmers to find and exploit loopholes in Diella's code, turning public service into a game to be won. Ultimately, the Albanian experiment isn't about replacing humans, but about building a better tool. Diella is less a minister and more a hypervigilant administrative assistant with a direct line to the cabinet. Its success or failure hinges entirely on the human safeguards built around it. There must be constant, meaningful human oversight. The criteria it uses must remain public and be relentlessly scrutinized. There must be independent audits and a robust, accessible appeals process for any company that feels wronged by the machine's decision. Albania is making a calculated bet that code can help make one of government's most corruption-prone processes cleaner. The world is watching. If Diella manages to deliver true transparency with real accountability, it could become a template for governance globally. But if it stumbles, it will serve as a powerful cautionary tale about the perils of outsourcing sensitive human decisions to a machine that can calculate but can never truly judge.